I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to talk about geoscience and a methodology to use agile to develop solutions for the industry of geoscience. And so there is my table of contents. So it will be a small presentation about the main problems and the main solutions for resolving the problem of developing solutions inside the geosciences uh, ambient. So to start, I will give the context or technological revolution. So nowadays, technology is inside every industry, and on geoscience is no different. So now we are trying to transform those technologies and solutions into something that can help geologists and environmental engineers to solve questions about the production and scientific matters of the industry. So when you talk about geology industry, we have a lot of places to explore. We have mineral, oil and gas, environment consulting, geological engineer, academia and research. And it's a big industry. So we are now starting to look for new solutions with AI and new solutions with software engineering and have a methodology for this is necessary so we can drive into better methodologies to develop real softwares and real solutions for this. So the main objectives of this research is make a project to establish a protocol and methodology for earth sciences professionals to craft innovative solutions and technologies, and then work along with engineers and other professionals to develop the best interested solutions for everyone. So here is why this work is about software development, and there are four main reasons: is efficiency, accuracy, scalability, and accessibility. So when we talk about software, and we can talk about programming, and it is very accessible. So anyone can program these days, and everyone can learn how to program. So that's why I'm working with this right now. But we can apply for other engineerings as well, like mechanical, chemical, etc. So here is why we picked Agile. So we have the 12 main Agile principles, and I'm not talking about everything. You guys can read about Agile in the bibliography about project management. So I'm going to talk about the main advantages and the main points that we use to get solutions for geoscience using the Scrum and Agile methodology, and what's the most important things inside this methodology for us. So here we start to drift into uh, the solutions for geology, and we have here we have now on the industry some softwares that we use. So, but we always can develop another one, develop a new solutions. And why to do that? Here we have some case studies that are software that I'm working with. So the main point to understand is that when we talk about geosciences and environment and geology, we have a lot of case studies that have some. particular things that we need to analyze. So a lot of times we need to get specified solutions for this. So that's why it's important. Some main points inside the agile is more important than others. So to understand this, you need to understand the deliveries. So the deliveries is what we are going to need to get the solutions for this. And that's why it's important to have communication with the product owner. And the product owner is mainly a professional for geosciences and geology. So we need to understand what are the necessity and what are going to deliver with our solution. And understanding that is the most important thing about those solutions, because when you speak about software engineering and developing a software, a lot of things are about the development and the software and the language, C++ or Python. And the main thing we need to understand when we are developing something like that is that the most important and valuable thing for a professional that works with geological engineering is the solution. So they want to work their database, they want to get the solution. A, they are not really worried about a lot of the process that we do when we talk about software engineering. So that's why those communication is so important. So we need to prioritize requirement based on the value of what we are exploring. So it's important that we give a thought about those things and we can understand what's the priority for our product owner and for our exploration. So here we have a Scrum core team, and that's an important thing because something changes here when you talk about geological solutions. So we have our stakeholders that are people who are interested in our solution. We have our product owner, and the product owner is the responsible for visualizing and understanding what are the best solutions and the best way to solve those problems. We have the Scrum Master, that's the project manager, and the Scrum Master is mainly responsible for making the project work. And the Scrum Master is also responsible with the project owner to make a team to develop the solution. And those team is mainly composed with developers and software developers and geologists and other professionals. And I'm gonna come back. So when the product owner is doing his solution and getting the problem, the understanding of the problem, the Scrum team are responsible to make some deliverables, and those deliverables can be accepted or not. And what's the problem with that? The problem with that is that mainly the PO and product owner is responsible for making the solution, but he not really usually understand about software engineering or database, DBA, and things like that for the technological area. So now we have an important figure on Agile that is the Scrum Guidance Body. And the Scrum Guidance Body is a role that someone tries to understand the solution and tries to understand what's going on. And doing that, he's trying to uh, see what's possible and what's not possible to execute. So he's kind of the guy that make the rules about what's possible, what's not, and what we can do and what we cannot do. And this guy is so much important when we talk about geological solutions. And he's not that important when we talk about general software engineering. So when we talk about those solutions, we need to understand that a lot of industries, oil and gas, or environment, they have some things that are more important than others. They have legislations, they have a lot of things like that. They have time boxed things. So we need to understand that in this matter, we need a guy to do only Scrum guidance body, so our projects won't fail. So the conclusion for this work is that we're going to understand that Scrum guidance body is more important when we talk about geological solutions than other areas. We need always to add value on our work and talking about geological problems. So we need to solve the problem and not stick too much about programming or getting progress. We need to focus on solving the problems on the field, on the geological field. And the time box set is so important because this area gets a lot of investment and time is money. So, understanding that everything had to be time boxed and how to solve those problems is so important. And I think that are the main 3 points that we understand about the solution, and that the three main things that we understand about getting some geological solutions for the field. So that's the